Strong teamwork. Well, I think in anything, it's just being unified. And I think it starts with great communication with each other, identifying where we're going, and knowing we each have individual strengths and empowering each other, but honoring those strengths, honoring those differences. Because I think it happens when you're in business with people. We all come from different backgrounds, we have different personalities, we have different ways we look at things, and honor and respecting those differences, but being unified in where you're going. And I think that's one thing Bob and I have always done. We've put a dream out there and we've respected who we are because we're totally different in our personalities and how we maybe go about it, but the end goal is the same. And I think we want the best for each other, so we uplift and highlight our strengths. We're willing to talk about the things we know we need to work on, and I think it's really empowering each other as individuals to move toward the goals that we have and desire. So
that's the biggest challenge I think with all entrepreneurs is communication, because when you have a job and you've never been an entrepreneur before, Shelly in this case would do her thing and I do my thing, and we come home at the end of the day and we really wouldn't have much to discuss in the way of what went on at work because we didn't have anything in common. We had two different careers. But in this business, what we have to do is we have to have a weekly meeting, and we call it our executive meeting, where we'll sit down, and first thing we'll do is we'll address anything that is bugging either one of us to make sure that communication stays open. So I'll let her go first. And she might say, this sounds silly, but hey, you left the toilet seat up the other night and I fell in. I'm like, I'll laugh for about 5 minutes. She gets really irritated and then everything's back to normal. But we'll talk about that kind of stuff, and then we'll talk about where we need each other's help. And I think that's where I see a lot of struggles with a lot of people, is in the lack of communication. So if you keep that constant communication open, I think you're going to do just fine.
Absolutely.